Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Successful with Schizophrenia. I'm your host, Kylie, and I'm excited for our 22nd episode. All right, so today we're going to be talking about sparking self love for schizophrenia. And there are just a few things that we should keep in mind. First one that we have on our list is going to be our environment. Okay, so we have our physical space. Maybe you want to light a candle. Maybe you want to be in sunlight. Maybe you want to spray perfume on your letter. Maybe you want to listen to certain music, right? Set the physical space. What are you going to be feeling? What are you going to be seeing, right? You're going to want to set that environmental space. And then you're going to set your headspace. So it might take you some time to get in the mood, to write yourself a love letter to write. And if you need to, you can do some meditating. Meditating really helps me calm my mind. It could be guided meditation, or it could be listening to certain frequencies, like the self love frequency. I think it's 528. I'm not exactly positive. Don't quote me on that. But certain frequencies can help you heal and they can help you meditate easier rather than just sitting in silence. Okay, so we're going to make sure that we're calm, in a good headspace, and we're feeling love for ourselves when we write this letter. Okay, so if you've never done free writing before, it can be a little intimidating, right? Because remember in school, they say have a beginning, middle, end. You need to support your ideas with facts, all right? We're not doing that, none of that. Instead, we're going to be writing from the heart, okay? First thing that you'll need are the supplies. Okay, so I highly recommend actually having a piece of paper and not doing it on your phone, right? Because the automatic writing is going to need to come from your hand. All right, if you don't have any other resources other than a computer or a phone, then sure. But a letter would be best because it is a love letter. So for me personally, the supplies also included glitter. Why? Because I put glitter in that letter. So when I open up, I am basically getting a glitter bomb. And I think that would bring me a lot of joy. I don't think that would frustrate me because I absolutely love glitter. So I know that it's going to fill me up with sparkles and joy, and it's just going to get all over the place. And I welcome that. So if you want, you could put glitter in your letter too, but that's when you're done with it. One thing that you will also need is time. Okay, so you don't know how long it'll take for you to do the free writing. It might take 5 minutes, it might take 30 minutes. Okay, so you want to carve out enough time to dedicate to yourself because you are important. You deserve that time. You deserve to be loved. And next one on our list for free writing is going to be honesty. Okay, so I just heard a podcast and it said a quote that I really like, so I'm going to repeat it. The quotes was, if you wouldn't say it to your friend, don't say it to yourself. So sometimes we can be our worst critic. We can be very harsh. I know I have been harsh on myself. But if we focus on what we would say to a friend, what we would say to a loved one, right? That's going to come from a place of love. All right? So that's what we're doing. We're conjuring up those feelings. And then once you have your letter done, we're going to celebrate. Make it a ritual to read your love letter. Maybe it's for every 1st of February. Maybe it's every time that you feel lonely. Maybe it's after a breakup, okay? So you're just gonna revisit your love letter more than once. So if you want to rewrite it in handwriting that's more thought out rather than chicken scratch, I know when I free write, I typically have chicken scratch, and so I like to rewrite things with a more clear handwriting, and so that it's more legible when I revisit it. So that's always an option. But make it a ritual to read your love letter. Make it a ritual to love yourself. All right. And it doesn't have to be just with a love letter, right? There's other ways to show that you love yourself. You can spread the love to those you care about. Okay, so maybe you want to write them a love letter. Maybe you want to get them something special. So maybe giving love to receive love is something that we can do. That's one thing that I mentioned on one of the previous podcasts. Do you want more time, money, or love? Okay, so that's going back in the day in the early phases, but you get what I mean. If you are sweet to people, they will be sweet to you back. All right. And the last one that I have for celebrating is treat yourself. All right. So I like treating myself to ice cream. I probably eat a little too much ice cream or chocolate bars. Don't judge me. Um, but there are times where I treat myself to getting my toes done, or I'll treat myself to um, getting something nice for Peanut. Peanut's my dog, in case you didn't know, in case I did not mention Peanut's name. I like getting him an extra toy because seeing him happy makes me happy. Okay, so that goes again with give love to receive love. And of course, if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. We also have a YouTube channel because if you see this right now, that means you found the YouTube channel or it's a little snippet on a reel. So that's it for today. That's it for this week. We're going to create love letters for ourselves and for other people if we want to. But I hope that helps. And if you need some suggestions, you can visit successfulwithschizophrenia.com and there will be some I love you self prompts. Okay, so I just created them yesterday, so you guys should definitely see them now. They should be live on the website. All right, so that's it for me. Bye.